Good afternoon, Val. Thank you for joining us. Can we start by discussing any team news, especially the progression of Vacuum Bio and Jeremy Ngakia?
Yes. So Jez, pleased that he joined the team now since 2 weeks. He played last week, 45 minutes with the 23s. And he trained the whole week without any issue. So we are pleased that he's available to be selected. Bio will need more time, so we expect him to be back next week with the team. So at the minute, all the signs are ready to go that way for next week. And the only one will be missing the game is Porteous with Bio. Is still suspended for one more game, and otherwise all the players are available so far.
And Watford are leading the way in the Championship with goals scored by under 20-year-olds. How sort of impressed are you with your young players so far this season?
I think we had already this discussion some press conference ago. Spoke about the love we need to give them. We need that consistency. We know that they've got the potential. We know that they're able. But I think this is what we missed this season, the consistency to stay at that level. And we're just pleased that they're able to perform, to show up. I think we enjoy some great goals so far this season. But we need to continue. We need to push. We need the next level. And as I said, the next one is the consistency to stay on that level, to perform at that level, to confirm the performance, and to make sure that we stay on top of it.
And Watford are actually leading the way in England out of goals scored outside of the area. So what does this show about the confidence that you've sort of been able to instill in your players?
I think that this is something we spoke months ago, a few months ago, and especially I think it was the Huddersfield game away, where we saw the lack and desire to score, and we spoke about that we need to take more risk or to have another possibility to score a goal, especially when the opponent is really deep and just pack the bus in front of the goals, and you have to find other solution, flat crosses, shoot on target, to make sure you force the opponent to defend, and you give yourself more chance to score a goal. And then I think when you get the first one and the second one, the confidence was there, and for sure we reinforce the message always with the player. Keep going, keep pushing on that way, and then now for sure the confidence is there, and it's something in our game, a part of our way to play.
And just turning our attention to Huddersfield, they've got a man you might know in the dugout for the first time, Andre Brighton-Writer. I think you faced him over 10 years ago. Do you remember sort of coming up against him?
Yeah, well, long time ago. So yes, we play was when I was manager in the second team in Germany, but now it's many time 18 months ago, something different.
And how does a new manager coming in affect your preparation at all?
Yes, normally it's not the first time this season, and we go again. But on this case, I think it's something not that bad, because we know, I would say, others feel better than him, because we faced them and we saw them throughout the season, so we know exactly what is the squad, what is possible to do with the squad, the way they play. We know the manager, his way to play, the previous team, the shape he played. So, and then it's a clear pattern to see what can happen tomorrow.
Brilliant, thank you, Val.
For tomorrow, it's a big game for Watford in terms of home crowd, trying to get that victory up. Obviously, that's the importance.
Yes, it's exactly that. Is now a clear challenge for us. We have to face. If you see our record home, the last win home was against Norwich, end of November. Since then, we had 16 points possibly, or 18 points possibly, and we took only 2 from those games. Was 18 points. So it means this is the gap we are missing on the table, because if you see our away record is really good, but the home record, we have to change that. So it's clear tomorrow. This is our challenge now. We are focused all together, and I take our fans on board just to change that now to make sure that we are doing the right thing to give us the chance to win the game with the right attitude, the right mentality. We will decide for sure on the pitch with the energy we will put and to get our fans on board. But I think this is our main message now is we have to change the record home.
Why do you think that is, Val? What do you put it down to? The fact that you've been better away from home?
Well, from the results, but sometimes from the performance, we have some great goal, some great game home. If I just think about Southampton, Leicester, Ipswich, was really good game home. I think we have two situations. The first one, we need too many chances to score a goal home. And the second one is we put us in a very good position every time, and after the decision making, the last passes, the final decision from the player is not good enough, and this is what we need to improve and that way, because our record away is much better. We didn't create a lot of chances, but more ruthless. The first chance will be a goal, and it's exactly what we need now at home to make sure we give us the better chance to win the game.
Emmanuel Dennis has been here now, what, 4 weeks? Is he?
Yeah.
Do you think he's fully up to speed now, fitness-wise?
Yeah, I think that after 4 weeks is like in a pre-season. So normally, if you ask me after the pre-season how long it takes to get a player on the right path, I would say it will take 5 till 6 weeks. So now we are 4 weeks, but he trained with consistency every week. He came in every game, so we see his improvement now. So we need to keep pushing that way.
Pushing for a starting place?
Let's see. We will see.
A quick one on Ismaël Koné.
Yeah.
I think we've spoken about him in the past, but he's someone, how high is his ceiling? Because he has so much ability, he's just got to take it to that next level.
Yes, it was a question before. It's about our young players with a big talent, with a big potential, and then big asset for the club. Ismaël Koné is among one of them. This is what we say. We see now they've got the potential. They show already some great performance. It's all about now to go again and again and again, and especially now, end of the season, and then it's all about now to make sure you stay at that level to help us to perform with the best team we can compete, and the best player we can pick, and everyone need to put the performance on that level to make sure if you are doing that, you give you the best chance to compete in the game, and if you compete well, you have better chance to win the game.
The gap between Watford and the playoffs now is 10 points. It seems a lot, but is there still optimism that you can make those playoffs? My
first thought is just the home game we have to win, because as I say, we need to change the record. The last win was too long ago against Norwich, so this is the first step. We can speak about after the game what does it mean, but at the minute we need just to be focused on the next game, one by one. We go to the next game. We know it will be the tough game. We know we have to change our record home. So I think it's a task big enough for us at the minute to manage. The season is still long. We have a lot of game, but it's all about to win the next game, and especially home. Thank you.
Looking at those home games, I know Norwich was the last time we won, but the last time we led at half-time home was Rotherham in 7 games since.
Yeah.
It feels like sometimes at home we've almost been cautious in the first half and then really gone for it in the second half. Is now the time to sort of release the shackles a little bit and go for it from the start?
It could be easy, but you have always an opponent who have a game plan. So I think it's more the case at the beginning to see what's happened with the opponent. What is the picture, the first 10-15 minutes? You need, as soon as you get the picture right in your mind tactically, then you can give yourself the better chance now to perform. But as I say, all that situation is all about the first goal. It depends when you are able to score the first goal. We have some game we score earlier, but we didn't win the game at the end. So it depends on a lot of situation. We need just to make sure we are on the point from the first till the last minute, to make sure that we are focused like we were focused last week to change the bad run, and now it's exactly the same. Actually, the same mindset. We need to change the bad run home, and whatever it takes. So if we are scoring at the second half, I would be happy. If we score earlier in the game, I would be happy. I just want to make sure we see a Watford team with a massive desire and conviction to win the game.
How much has having a clear week helped?
Oh, massively. You cannot imagine. It's just that you are not living in your pack, your bag. We have some days where I came back home, but I didn't open my bag, and I take my bag the next day straight away to go to the hotel, or just to refresh, to wash my clothes at some point, just to be refreshed, to sleep in your home bed, and then to wake up and to have a proper day, to have some meetings, to work with the player, just to come down and to have a proper build up to the next game. So it was enjoyable.
So should we expect to see a difference tomorrow?
Yes, I expected to see a difference, maybe at the start of the game, what we were talking about. One of the reasons was as well with the schedule. I think that when you actually two reasons. When you have the tough schedule as we had, so it was difficult with all the game, and Southampton, Leicester was a home difficult game. And the second one, when we are not winning, and so it's not like you are starting with the big confidence and you start the game and you are on the front foot all the time. So it was more, be carefully, don't concede a goal. So it's something mental happened with the players. So now, with last week the clean sheet, the win, a full week to train, for sure we have other expectation how we start the game.
Talking of your young players, you may not have seen it, but there's been a fair few stories this week that Barcelona are suddenly interested in Yáser Asprilla. Is that an unwelcome symptom of being a good young player?
Yeah, I think it's a reward for the club, for the policy to make the transfer with young players, for the work we made with the young players, because it was one main topic when I came to Watford to develop the young players. So actually we are on track in our job. So it's just the reward for all the work we made on or put onto them. But now it's all about to confirm, to stay that way, to be able to do the next step now for them. Are you already satisfied? Season is done, or you want to push for more now? Now it's about to get that desire and the extra miles, to do more and to make sure we can keep the play on the same level.
Can it distract a young player?
I didn't see any sign of distraction.